Algebra 1, we're at 9.8b, and we're going to do a word problem using quadratic functions for a pizza price. If you haven't seen the previous videos and you get lost or confused, you can just click on the description and find out where you got lost. Frequently, problems generate nonlinear data points that can be fit by quadratic functions. We can combine our knowledge of quadratic functions and problem-solving techniques to solve them. So just remember, for word problems, we need to understand the problem, come up with a plan to solve it, answer, and check it to make sure our answer makes sense. So here's our problem. We have a pizza shop, and it lists the following prices for their pizzas. So the diameter in centimeters of their pizzas are 20, 30, and 40, and their prices are $6, $8.50, and $11.50. So as the diameter goes up, so does the price. So what price should be given to a 35 centimeter pizza? Now some of you would say, well, I'll just split the difference between these. But would you get the exact correct answer? I can tell you right now, I've solved this, so the answer is no. You can get close. So let's come up with a plan to solve this. The area of a circular region is given by the formula a equals pi r squared. And pizzas are circular, aren't they? We can also use a equals pi times the diameter squared divided by 4. So the area of the pizza is a quadratic function of the diameter. Since the price should be related to the area, it should be a quadratic function of the diameter. And we can fit a quadratic function to its data points. So our centimeters were 20, 30, and 40, okay? And our prices were $6, $8.50, and $11.50. So we can set them as a 6, an 8.5, and an 11.5. Then we can use the function to find the price of a 35 centimeter pizza. Okay? So we'll use the data points in the function of x equals ax²+bx+c, where the x is the diameter of the pizza, and the function of x represents the price. So here were our 3 data points, and we can set them as y equals instead of f of x equals. So we have 6 equals a times 20 squared plus b times 20 plus c, using this set of points right here. Then we can do 8.5 equals a times 30 squared plus b times 30 plus c. And then we can do 11.5 equals a times 40 squared plus b times 40 plus c. When we simplify these and we do our squares and get them all set up, we end up with 6 equals 400a plus 20b plus c, and this becomes 900a plus 30b plus c, and this is 1600a plus 40b plus c. Now, we did this in the last video. We solve this system of equations. If you don't know how to solve a system of equations, boy, you're really deep in Algebra 2. You really should have known how to do this by now. So we're in Chapter 9. Back in Chapter 4, in videos 4.4a, b, and c, we talked about how to do linear combinations, and it's basically the same thing. So we solved this system of 3 equations using the combinations and the elimination method. What you're going to do is you're going to take like this first equation and this second equation, and we can multiply this first one by a -4, so that we create a 0 pair with a -1600, positive 1600 with this first and third equation. And you slowly do that back and forth, and it takes a lot of paper, okay? So when our system is solved, we find that a equals 0.0025, b equals 0.125, and c equals 2.5. These are going to be our coefficients for our quadratic function. So when we plug it in here and we substitute it in, we get this for our function. We just put our a, b, c values in. And this becomes our mathematical model for the situation. We could find out any centimeter pizza price. We could find out a 17 centimeter pizza. We could find a 32 centimeter pizza. All we have to do is set it as the function. So to find the price of a 35 centimeter pizza, we find the function of 35 equals 0.0025 times 35 squared plus 0.125 times 35 plus 2.5. See? We just put our 35 in where the x is. When we do our math here and we square the 35 and multiply it by 0.0025, we get 3.0625. When we multiply 0.125 times 35, we get 4.375. We add these all together, we get a sum of 9.9375, and because we're talking about money, and this is the price of a pizza, we're going to have this 7 round this 3 up to a 4, and it's going to be approximately 9.94. See? $9.94 for that 35 centimeter pizza. Okay? So, again, if you're confused about how I solved this because I skipped over it, it would have taken me 2 of my boards to do this math. Just go to the description and you'll see the links to those videos, okay? Now, data points that have integers as their coordinates are also called lattice points. Isn't that nice to know? Thank you, little x. Our next video, 9.8c, we're going to do another word problem using quadratic function, and it's going to be about rocket height. I'm going to add this video to the Algebra II playlist. There's 17 previous videos for Chapter 9 now. This 9.8c is going to be our last video for Chapter 9 before we go on to Chapter 10 and equations in second degree. I'm going to have those 4.4 system of equation and 3 variable videos there, okay? So don't forget to hit the like button if I've helped you. If you need any extra help, you can always comment and let me know. I'm always very willing and able to help when I can. I hope you're having a great day. I hope this wasn't too confusing. And if it was, if this is where it threw you off, just go back and watch those few videos and you'll be fine, okay? I hope you'll be fine. I'll see ya. Bye.